Hello, my modern and unstoppable seniors. Welcome to Wellness for Modern Seniors, your trusted space where we unlock the secrets to living strong, vibrant, and fully connected after 60. I'm Dr. And today, we're diving deep into a topic that many men hesitate to talk about: why erections fade as we age, and more importantly, how you can reclaim your strength, intimacy, and confidence naturally. If you're a man over 60 and you've noticed your erections aren't what they used to be, you might have felt frustration, worry, or even resignation. Maybe you've wondered, is this just the way it has to be? Am I too old? Has my desire vanished? I want you to pause and listen carefully, because what I'm about to share will change the way you think about your body and your vitality. Here's the truth. No one often tells you the problem isn't your penis. It's not simply a matter of age or lost desire. The real reason erections weaken over time goes much deeper. It's about your blood flow, your hormones, your stress, and your whole system signaling that it needs support. Let me explain how this works inside your body. When you become aroused, your brain sends a signal down through your nerves, telling the muscles around your blood vessels to relax and expand. This relaxation allows blood to flood in, creating a firm, lasting erection. But as we age, factors like high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, and years of stress can narrow and stiffen these vessels. Imagine trying to fill a balloon through a garden hose that's clogged or bent. No matter how hard you push, the flow just isn't there. That's why you might still feel desire in your heart and mind, but your body isn't cooperating. And the good news? Your blood vessels aren't permanently damaged. They can heal, rebuild, and respond to the right habits and care. When we address circulation at its root, we don't just bring back erections. We protect your heart, your brain, and your energy, setting the foundation for a renewed and vibrant life. Before we dive deeper into this journey together, drop the first letter of your name in the comments below and add a heart emoji. It's a simple way to bless your wellness journey and let us know you're here, walking this path with us in the Wellness for Modern Seniors community. If something in this message speaks to your heart, go ahead and tap that like button. It blesses your journey and helps bring this message to other modern and unstoppable seniors who need it too. And if you haven't already, subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a care tip tailored just for you. Now that we understand the real reason erections fade after 60, let's explore the hidden forces quietly sabotaging your vitality. Forces that most men don't even realize are at work. Now that we've uncovered the truth about blood flow and why it's the real reason erections fade, not just age, let's go a level deeper. Because for many of my modern and unstoppable seniors, circulation is only the beginning of the story. There are 4 hidden enemies quietly draining your strength, your desire, and your confidence without you even realizing it. I call them the 4 silent killers of male vitality after 60, and unless they're addressed together, no pill or quick fix will ever truly work. Let's start with the first silent killer. 1. Poor circulation. Yes, we've already touched on this, but it's important enough to repeat. Narrowed, hardened, or unlined blood vessels block the very flow you need to experience firmness and sensitivity. The less oxygen-rich blood that reaches your pelvic area, the more your body struggles to respond. This is foundational and fixable. 2. Declining testosterone. This one hits closer to home than most men realize. Testosterone is your vitality hormone. Starting in your 30s, it drops slowly each year. By the time you're in your 60s or 70s, your levels could be half of what they were in your prime. And low testosterone doesn't just affect your sex life. It can lead to fatigue, mood swings, loss of muscle, increased fat, and brain fog. Many men think they're just getting old, when in reality, their hormones are whispering for help. 3. Weak pelvic floor muscles. These muscles are like the unsung heroes of male performance. They support the base of your erection, control ejaculation, and help maintain stamina. But over time, especially if you've led a sedentary life, they weaken. Just like your biceps or back, they need regular, focused training to stay strong. Without that, even if blood is flowing, performance suffers. 4. Chronic stress. This is perhaps the most underestimated threat. Ongoing stress floods your body with cortisol, the stress hormone, which shrinks your testosterone, tightens your blood vessels, messes with your sleep, and sends your nervous system into survival mode. And in survival mode, your body is not focused on intimacy. It's focused on defense. Here's the real problem. Most men treat just one of these issues, usually with a little blue pill. But that's like putting a bandage on a leak while the whole plumbing system crumbles behind the wall. The truth is, these 4 silent killers often work together. And if you want to reclaim what's your strength, your drive, your connection, you've got to reset the whole system. And guess what? You can. Naturally, no shame, no shortcuts. Just a simple plan built for real men, real lives, and real results. Up next, we'll talk about something most doctors skip entirely: your emotional health, and how it plays a massive role in your ability to feel, connect, and thrive again. Now, my modern and unstoppable seniors, let's talk about a part of male vitality that's often dismissed, but may be the most important piece of all: your emotional health. You see, intimacy is not just about blood flow or testosterone. It's not just about the physical. It's deeply emotional, deeply human. And if you've been feeling distant, withdrawn, or emotionally flat, your performance in the bedroom isn't the only thing taking a hit. It starts with pressure. Men over 60 have carried the weight of decades, providing for family, holding it all together, often suffering in silence. That emotional weight doesn't just go away, it builds up. And over time, it shows up in unexpected ways: fatigue, anxiety, irritability, disconnection, and yes, a fading sex life. Some men think, I just don't care anymore. But that's not true. What's really happening is emotional shutdown. When you feel isolated, unappreciated, or like your best years are behind you, your mind starts telling your body to disengage. That lack of connection becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But here's something I want every man listening to. Remember, intimacy isn't a performance. It's a relationship, a connection, a moment of shared presence and vulnerability. When you begin to care for your emotional health, amazing things happen. Your confidence rises. Your energy returns. You become more open, not just with others, but with yourself. And guess what? That emotional openness actually triggers changes in your nervous system, lowering stress, balancing hormones, and reigniting desire. Here are a few emotional wellness habits I recommend to my patients. Speak honestly. Open up to your partner. Share your fears and hopes. You'd be surprised how powerful that can be. Journal. Just 5 minutes a day to unload thoughts and reconnect with yourself. Walk in nature. It reduces cortisol and clears your emotional fog. Laugh more. It boosts dopamine and brings joy back to your daily life. You're not weak for feeling lost sometimes. You're human. And you're not done yet. Your emotional health is not separate from your performance. It's the foundation of it. When we come back, I'll share science-backed solutions, natural, powerful tools that support both your body and mind to bring your vitality roaring back. Now that we've laid the emotional foundation, my modern and unstoppable seniors, it's time to talk solutions. Real, science-backed ways to restore your vitality without chasing gimmicks or falling for empty promises. Because here's the truth. There are proven ways to improve blood flow, boost testosterone, strengthen pelvic muscles, and reduce stress without pills, surgery, or expensive treatments. You just need the right tools. used consistently. Let's break down the top science-backed strategies I recommend to my patient strategies. You can begin today. 1. Nitric oxide boosters for circulation. Your body naturally produces nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and expands your blood vessels, essential for strong erections. But after 40, production drops dramatically. That's where natural boosters come in. Beetroot juice L-citrulline, an amino acid found in watermelon. Dark leafy greens like spinach and arugula. These foods and supplements help widen blood vessels and improve flow naturally, with no side effects. 2. Ashwagandha and Tongkat Ali for testosterone support. These ancient herbs have been clinically shown to support male hormone balance. Ashwagandha reduces cortisol, improves energy, and boosts libido. Tongkat Ali may increase free testosterone and enhance performance. No hormone replacement. No needles, just plant power working in harmony with your body. 3. Strength training in Kegelshuns shows that lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week helps raise testosterone naturally, especially compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and rows. But don't forget the pelvic floor. Simple Kegel exercises squeezing the same muscles you use to stop urinating midstream can dramatically improve firmness, control, and stamina. Start with 3 sets of 10 squeezes daily, holding each for 5 seconds. 4. Mind-body practices. To lower stress is the silent saboteur of your entire system. To fight back, try box breathing. Inhale for south, hold for south, exhale for south, hold for south. Tai Chi or slow walks in sunlight, 10 minutes of guided meditation before bed. Now that we've laid the emotional foundation, my modern and unstoppable seniors, it's time to talk solutions real. Science-backed ways to restore your vitality without chasing gimmicks or falling for empty promises. Because here's the truth. There are proven ways to improve blood flow, boost testosterone, strengthen pelvic muscles, and reduce stress without pills, surgery, or expensive treatments. You just need the right tools, used consistently. Let's break down the top science-backed strategies I recommend to my patient strategies. You can begin today. 1. Nitric oxide boosters for circulation. Your body naturally produces nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and expands your blood vessels, essential for strong erections. But after 40, production drops dramatically. That's where natural boosters come in. Beetroot juice L-citrulline, an amino acid found in watermelon. Dark leafy greens like spinach and arugula. These foods and supplements help widen blood vessels and improve flow naturally, with no side effects. 2. Ashwagandha and Tongkat Ali for testosterone support. These ancient herbs have been clinically shown to support male hormone balance. Ashwagandha reduces cortisol, improves energy, and boosts libido. Tongkat Ali may increase free testosterone and enhance performance. No hormone replacement. No needles, just plant power working in harmony with your body. 3. Strength training in Kegelshuns shows that lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week helps raise testosterone naturally, especially compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and rows. But don't forget the pelvic floor. Simple Kegel exercises squeezing the same muscles you use to stop urinating midstream can dramatically improve firmness, control, and stamina. Start with 3 sets of 10 squeezes daily, holding each for 5 seconds. 4. Mind-body practices. To lower stress is the silent saboteur of your entire system. To fight back, try box breathing. Inhale for south, hold for south, exhale for south, hold for south. Tai Chi or slow walks in sunlight, 10 minutes of guided meditation before bed. These practices calm your nervous system, reduce cortisol, and create the ideal conditions for intimacy. 5. Deep, restorative sleep. No supplement can replace deep sleep. It's when your body restores testosterone, repairs tissues, and resets your brain. Avoid screens 1 hour before bed. Use a magnesium supplement if needed. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality rest. This alone can transform how you feel each morning. These solutions aren't just nice to try, they work. But like planting a garden, the results come with care, patience, and consistency. Now, my modern and unstoppable seniors, let's take everything we've learned so far, the science, the emotion, the power of small changes, and turn it into something you can actually do starting tomorrow morning. Because knowledge is just potential. Action is what creates transformation. This is the same 5-step daily renewal plan I give to men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s. And it's helped them rebuild their energy, regain control, and rekindle intimacy naturally. Step 1. Morning blood flow ritual, 7 to 10 minutes. Right after you wake up, before the news, before the phone, do this. Drink a tall glass of warm water with lemon. It kickstarts circulation. Do a 2-minute rebound. March in place, bounce on your heels, shake out your arms. This stimulates lymphatic flow and wakes up your blood vessels. Then 2 sets of Kegel squeezes while standing or seated. Simple, powerful. This short morning habit primes your body for healthy blood flow all day long. Step 2. Eat the erection plate for breakfast. Fuel your hormones and circulation with foods that nourish your system. 2x. Healthy fats plus protein equals hormone balance. 1/2 avocado, testosterone-friendly fats. A handful of walnuts or pumpkin seeds. A cup of beetroot juice or spinach smoothie. This isn't a diet. It's nourishment with a purpose. What you eat in the morning sets the tone for your hormones and energy. Step 3. Move with strength and intention. 1530 minutes. Even if you've never liked exercise, your body needs movement to stay vital. Here's what works best. Weight-bearing strength training 2 to 3 days a week. Brisk walking in sunlight, 10 to 20 minutes every day. Pelvic floor training 5x week, every rep. Every step, every squeeze is a message to your body. We're still in this game. Step 4. Emotional reset and stress control, midday or early evening. Take 5 to 10 minutes for your mind. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly. Say aloud, I am not done. I am reclaiming my strength. Call or text someone you love. Reconnect. These actions lower stress hormones, boost feel-good chemicals, and soften the tension that's been quietly blocking your vitality. Step 5. Sleep like a warrior. In recovery, end your day intentionally. No late-night scrolling. No heavy meals right before bed. Instead, turn off all screens 1 hour before sleep. Take magnesium glycinate or a calming tea, like chamomile or lemon balm. Write down one thing you're proud of today, even a small win. Sleep isn't the end of the day. It's where tomorrow's vitality begins. This 5-step plan isn't complicated. It's about stacking small wins, each one building momentum toward the life you still deserve. Because you don't need to settle. You don't need to fade quietly into the background. Your body is still listening. Your spirit is still strong. And your time isn't up. It's just beginning again. My modern and unstoppable seniors. Sometimes the most powerful medicine is not a pill or a supplement. It's hearing the words, "Me too." In this part, I want to share with you the real, raw stories of men just like you who once felt lost, disconnected, or defeated, and found their way back to strength, intimacy, and confidence. These aren't models or celebrities. They're grandfathers, veterans, retired teachers, men who've walked through hard seasons and chose not to give up. John, 68, retired mechanic. Grandfather of 5, John told me he hadn't felt like a man in nearly 4 years. He'd stopped trying. His wife assumed he'd lost interest, but behind closed doors, he was grieving his own body's silence. Once he began the daily plan we discussed, starting with morning movement and a beetroot smoothie, he noticed a change within 3 weeks. I wasn't just waking up earlier, he said. I was waking up with purpose, with energy, and yes, with morning wood again. John's wife later told him, with tears in her eyes, I thought we were over. I didn't know we had more. Chapters left. Miguel, 72. Army veteran Miguel had been living with diabetes and low testosterone for over a decade. He'd accepted fatigue and disconnection as the new normal. He felt embarrassed by his body, ashamed that desire still lived inside him but wouldn't respond. We worked on pelvic floor training, blood sugar control, and emotional healing from years of inner silence. The first time I cried wasn't because of failure, Miguel told me. It was because I felt alive again. Today, he takes walks with his granddaughter, gardens with his wife, and says, I'm not done. I'm just warmed up. Samuel, 64, pastor and widower after losing his wife, Samuel believed intimacy was gone forever. That part of me, he said, died with her. But after working through grief and applying what we've talked about, especially stress reduction, hormone support, and community connection, Samuel felt something shift. I realized that part of me didn't die, he whispered. It just went quiet, waiting for me to return. Samuel eventually remarried. He says their connection is deeper, more soulful, more sacred than anything he thought possible after. 60. These men didn't find magic pills. They found hope, guidance, and the courage to begin again. And I share these stories because maybe, just maybe, you've been wondering if it's too late for you. It's not. There's nothing broken in you that can't be healed. No fire that can't be rekindled. No chapter that can't still be written. My modern and unstoppable seniors, I want to speak plainly in this part because sugarcoating the truth doesn't help anyone. This is the moment in the journey where we face reality head on. What happens if you do nothing? If you ignore the signals your body is sending? If you keep brushing off the fatigue, the disconnection, the quiet fading of intimacy? Here's what you need to know. It doesn't just stay the same. It gets worse in medicine. We say, the body never stays neutral. You're either moving toward healing or drifting slowly toward decline. When circulation continues to weaken, when testosterone stays low, when stress builds quietly day after day, you don't just lose intimacy. You lose strength. You lose energy. You lose the spark that makes life feel alive. And slowly, the man in the mirror becomes a stranger. Not because you changed, but because you stopped responding to the changes happening inside. Your relationship suffers, even if you never talk about it. Intimacy isn't only about the physical, it's about presence. But when performance anxiety creeps in, or when frustration takes over, men often retreat. They stay silent. They shut down. And the person beside them? She starts to wonder, is it me? Is he no longer attracted to me? This unspoken gap grows larger over time unless you reach across it. Doing nothing only deepens the distance. Confidence shrinks, not just in the bedroom. This may be the part no one talks about enough. When you start to lose control over your body, it echoes into every part of your life. You become less assertive at the doctor's office, less interested in going out, less likely to look someone in the eyes and say, I've still got it, but here's the hard truth. And the beautiful one, doing nothing is a choice, but so is reclaiming yourself. You are not fragile. You are not broken. You are not too old. But if you ignore your needs, your signals, your desire to feel alive again, you slowly surrender the life you still deserve to live. That's not what I want for you. That's not what this community, Wellness for Modern Seniors, is about. So, take this moment not as a warning, but as a turning point. My modern and unstoppable seniors, If you hear nothing else today, hear this. You are not done. I don't care what society says. I don't care what a chart or a number or an age tells you. And I especially don't care what that quiet voice of doubt in your mind keeps whispering. At night, Doc, because here's the truth. There is still fire in you. There is still desire in you. There is still purpose in you. And no matter how long it's been, no matter what's faded, no matter what aches or what feels too far gone, you can begin again. Aging doesn't mean fading. It means focusing. You're not 25 anymore. And that's not a weakness. It's a superpower, Dot, because now you have wisdom. You've seen what matters and what doesn't. You know the value of presence, peace, and connection. And guess what? Your body still listens to the choices you make. Your spirit still rises when you challenge it. Your heart still beats with the rhythm of a man who has more to give. You're allowed to want more, as so many men over 60 feel ashamed for still wanting vitality, for still wanting intimacy, for still wanting to feel strong, seen, and desired. Let me be crystal clear. That is not selfish. That is not silly. That is not over. That is human. That is healthy. That is your birthright. You are allowed to want to feel alive. You are allowed to take care of your body. You are allowed to say, I'm not done yet. And not just say it, but mean it. There's more life waiting for you. It's not too late to rebuild connection, to feel the warmth of skin on skin again, to walk without pain, to sleep deeply, to rise early with purpose, to feel like a man in every sense of the word. All you need is the willingness to begin again. No guilt, no shame, no apology. This isn't about getting back what you had at 30. It's about becoming the strongest, wisest, most connected version of who you are now. And that version? He's powerful. He's grounded. He's still very much alive. My modern and unstoppable seniors, as we close this chapter together, remember this journey is about more than just physical strength or performance. It's about reclaiming your life, your confidence, your intimacy, your joy, and your connection to those who matter most. You've learned that the challenges men face after 60 aren't about giving up or losing it. They're about understanding what's truly going on inside your body and mind and taking powerful steps forward. Your path forward is clear. You now know the real reason erections fade isn't age itself. It's circulation, hormones, muscles, and stress. You've uncovered the 4 silent killers stealing vitality. You understand the importance of emotional health in your overall wellness. You've discovered science-backed strategies that work and a practical, proven 5-step daily renewal plan that can transform your life. You've heard the stories of men just like you who reclaimed their strength and confidence. And most importantly, you've been reminded you are not done. Now it's your turn. If this message speaks to your heart, take a moment right now. Before we dive into your wellness journey, drop the first letter of your name in the comments below and add a heart emoji. It's a simple way to bless your journey and let us know you're here, walking this path with us in the Wellness for Modern Seniors community. Give this video a like. It's a small act, but it blesses this community and helps spread wellness to more modern and unstoppable seniors just like you. If you haven't already, subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a care tip tailored just for you. The future is yours to reclaim. Strength, intimacy, and confidence aren't just memories. They're waiting for you to take hold again. The question is, will you say yes? Thank you for being part of Wellness for Modern Seniors. I'm honored to walk beside you on this journey. Take care, stay strong, and remember, you are unstoppable.